Gold failed to break above 1915 levels, and silver yet again reversing precisely from 22 and failing to break past by. Those who recall yesterday's analysis, I had told you these are critical levels and precisely both failed to break past by. Now, what to expect today, which position you should take in order to profit, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. The next update will be released before the US session. Do watch that also precisely 10 hours from now. Let's start in this analysis. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Do watch till the end, listen to it carefully, note down the levels, trade as per the levels. Now see, right now gold is trading sideways in a very narrowed zone, and you can also see the width of the Bollinger Bands getting narrowed on the hourly charts. Also, if you look at now, it is trading below the 20 period moving average, and you can see all the moving averages have started to converge. This is a little sign of bearishness. And once again, I will recommend you to sell at 1900, below which every $5 till 1880, 1870 you need to put a trailing stop loss such that in case of a reversal your trade closes in profit. Now the key resistances on the downside are at 1890 and 1780 levels, 1880 levels, and then on the downside it may try to bridge the gap at 1870, but till then do not consider this as bearish. It is just going to be considered as a retracement. See, on the hourly charts, stochastic is at bottom and it is looking to reverse again. The MACD is still bearish but looking forward to converge a bit. RSI is almost flat and now trying to look upwards and show a little strength. Now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, interestingly, first thing is lower highs are maintained, and on the other hand you can see flat bottom, almost flat bottom, or you can see higher lows. Couple of candles also are showing. So 1900, 1910 in this zone for this $10 do not trade, and above 1910 also if you are buying. 1915 is the level you should watch for, only above which we can expect further bullishness there. So these are above 1915. The next target is going to be little high, but right now it is shying away. So you can keep a $5 check, and then 1925 is the strongest resistance. 1925 30 zone you should watch out for. Beyond that we may see it flying high. Stochastic comfortable. The MACD you can see on the 2-hour charts is still bearish, but see the candle size have flattened, indicating that the bearishness has diminished. RSI, which was trading overbought, has come to comfortable levels. It has not dropped drastically, but it has shown a slight drop. Now see the 3-hour charts, likewise here also lower highs, flat bottom interestingly, and also couple of candles are showing a phase of consolidation, and hence 1900, 1910 do not trade in between this. In fact, till 1915 be watchful, cautious and alert, and on the downside till 1995, 1900 zone you should be cautious. 1895, 1900 zone. The stochastic has dropped a bit. It has come to comfortable zone. Now look at the MACD. The MACD divergent and bearish. It is looking down. It is indicating there could be further more bearishness, and hence once you see it trading below 1900, certainly I think this time we may see a stronger slide which might take it for 1890, 1880 levels. See, the RSI is also overbought on the 3-hour charts, and it has just cooled down. It has just come below the overbought zones. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, similar observation. Lower highs, flat bottom, and couple of candles also showing consolidation. Similar observation, and hence 1900, 1910 zone do not trade. Stochastic has dropped a bit. The MACD is on the verge of a crossover, and this is a bearish cross here. This is coming over from the top, and this is coming at a higher levels, and probably this may try to bring slight bearishness there. RSI is also near to overbought zone. It has just dropped below overbought levels. Now look at the daily chart. Now see, on the daily charts, yesterday's candle, lower highs are seen. Lower highs, which means 1940, 1915 are again going to provide very good resistance, and even if it has to retrace, these levels are certainly going to be the limiting factor. And at the same time, see, one red candle means probably we might see a second red candle, and if it drops below 1900, we can see it stretching the drop a bit. 1895 and 1890 was support levels, and in fact 1885 till 1880 we have got very good support. So probably it can try to pull it a little down. See, the complete movement might remain engulfed between this bullish candle, and hence till here it is fine. It should not be considered bearish. It is just a retracement. Stochastic is also overbought on the daily charts. The MACD is still bullish, but it has seen the candle size is seen flattening, which means probably it may try to converge a bit. RSI is also trading near to the top there. Considering this for the day, very clear, very simple. Do not trade between 1900 1910 zone. Above 1910 is still 1915 is 1914 1915 levels are going to provide very good resistance, and if it breaks past 1915 the next target is 1920. Only and only if you see it trading above 1920 we can say that the bullishness is prevailing, and then we can expect 1925 30 levels. In fact, beyond that 1950 60 sky is the limit on the upside. If it breaks out, certainly more bullishness can be seen. On the downside, yes, you can sell at 1900. However, 1895 1890 1885 1880, every $5 book your profits, re-enter. If you see it trading in the same direction till 1880, it's fine. Probably this should be considered a retracement. Only thing is, if it slides still towards 1870 to bridge the gap, that is also one possibility which is there, and hence you have to trade accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at silver. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, join my mentorship batch. The 20th batch starts on 20th of March. Now reach out to me for more details. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Look at hourly charts on silver. $22 once again proving out to be a good wall, standing tall, and precisely silver reversing from the same levels. At the same time, 2160 2150 levels. See, yesterday I told you till 2140 we have to be watchful, and yet again I'm telling you, if you sell at 2160 till 2140 you have to be watchful. Below that we may see a very good draw for 2120 and below levels. So sell at 2160, that is going to be a better option and a safer option for the day. Now let's see, the stochastic is oversold, the MACD is bearish, it is still divergent, RSI is also trying to look upwards. Now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, see the pole sideways movement flag and waiting for a breakout. Still the breakout is still not there. And if you look at $22 level, certainly providing it a good resistance. At the same time, see, first consolidation here, then higher highs, next consolidation here, and now probably if it breaks past $22 levels, then I will wait for it. If you look at the stochastic, this has dropped a bit. The MACD is still diverging and bearish. It is still looking down. RSI has come out of the overbought zone and now trading comfortable. Now look at the 3-hour chart. Similar observation on the 3-hour chart. See sharp green candles there and now sideways movement. The stochastic has dropped a bit. The MACD is willing to cross over for a sell. It has not yet crossed over. It is still trading at the bullish zone. RSI is also near to overbought levels, but yes, certainly most of the factors are now overbought, which might bring slight bearishness. Now 4-hour charts also, $22 levels is a very good resistance. We have seen that several times in the recent past, and now again $22 proving out to be a good resistance. Beyond 22, certainly it is going to fly high. Right now it is not willing to do so. And if you look at 2160 on the downside, below that you can sell, but then 2150 2140, be watchful of 2140. Below that further bearishness may prevail and you can expect 2120 levels. Stochastic looking down, the MACD is bearish, trying to converge. RSI has come to comfortable levels. It was trading overbought earlier. Now look at the daily chart. Now see, on the daily chart, the previous candle was a candle of indecision after a couple of bullish candles. So yet again we have to be watchful of 22. 22 is certainly be the barrier, because beyond which it will try to show you more bullishness for 22 50 60 zone, and then beyond that it is going to remain bullish. It should be considered for a good reversal for 23 24 levels. Now see, previously the yesterday's candle was candle of indecision. However, it has achieved slightly higher highs. So, and this time again it is trying to look upwards. So first thing is, yes, you can buy here at 2190, but then $22 levels, very good resistance. Be watchful of that. Beyond that we may see it flying high for 2220 2250 levels. On the downside, yes, you can sell here at 2160, but then till 2140 you have to be careful, and below that we may see it hitting 2120 $21 levels, the next strongest support. So rather the complete movement we have to watch out for. It can try to retrace or try to keep itself engulfed between this candle itself. The stochastic is overbought right now on the daily chart. The MACD is bullish and it is divergent, and this crossover has happened at a bottom. We have seen this triple bottom there and now trying to look upwards, and hence still it can show you still further bullish momentum. RSI is almost back at comfortable levels. Considering this, for the day you can stay long about 2190 and sell at 2160 levels. In between this 30 cents, do not trade silver. About 2190 $22 levels you should watch out for, and beyond that further bullishness can take it for 2220 2240 50 levels. On the downside, below 2160 you can opt for a sell entry, and below that further bearishness should be take it for 2150 first target, 2140 next target, and if it breaks 2140 further, you can expect that it will drop, but then till 2120 be cautious, and then below that $21 will be seen. Only if it breaks below 21 it can show you, or you can consider that it is reversed and it is going to trade bearish from there. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for more details. My telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.